The Onvo L60, to those that still don't know, it has been upgraded, or there's been some minor upgrades done to the car, and part of the reason why you will see its sales growing from this month, it's simply because of the upgrades that they introduced. I mean, there are upgrades, or I think on the tires, I think make wheels. There's also upgrade on the trimmings of the window frames, right? On the trimming on the windows, which is something that is just so great. I mean, there is also sort of like a software update that have been introduced to the car, and all these are going to result into, of course, Onvo L60 receiving the demand that they've been eyeing, or getting to the kind of deliveries that they've been wanting to, or getting the good deliveries that we've been talking about for quite some time. I mean, NIO's target for Onvo L60, or Onvo target for their L60 model, by the way, is that model to go back to 10,000 sales. And the biggest question is that, are they going to go back to that 10,000 by the end of this year? We still don't know, but it looks like orders are picking up, and orders are indeed surely coming. Remember, NIO's target for Onvo also is to see Onvo getting to 25,000 deliveries in total right now in Q4, and we don't know if that will come in November or even now in October or December, but chances are very high that it's either they're either going to come in November and December, because October, we know there were holidays beginning of October, which, though the impact was minimal, there was an impact in terms of the deliveries, the activities from these cars, and I think they should all be noted, and because they might, of course, make NIO not to get 50,000, or they will in fact make NIO not to get 50,000 cars in terms of the deliveries this month, which is something that we need to take cognizant of. Now, the L60, the highest figure, the reason why I'm talking about this is that last year in December, this model alone, a single screen notice that it sold 10,528. This is the highest that L60 has sold. This year in May, it sold 6,281, which was the second highest. The third highest was 6,400 in June, right? This is what we saw. Then August also was the fourth. Then September was a bit low. I think this was probably because people were waiting for the new updated version of the Onvo L60 to be launched and published, right? They were waiting for this car to start with the deliveries, which have already begun this month, and hopefully we get to see deliveries improving. Hopefully we get to see Onvo L60 going to that over 10,500, which we saw last December. I honestly think it's possible. I think that NIO can pull this through with this model, or this updated model, and we should definitely brace ourselves for that. Deliveries for NIO are going to shock a lot of so many people, including ourselves as investors, right? Because I do not think we've got all the information about what's really happening on the ground. I mean, production, like the information of production capacity being increased by 50%. We just read it somewhere to say that this is the situation, and look, NIO is playing it low. They want to shock the market with the results that they are going to pull off this month, next month, and the month of December. And this, my dear friends, makes me to look forward to what is coming. It makes me to remain long and strong onto NIO. I believe that those that are persevering are going to be rewarded with time. I believe that, look, this model, glory days are about to come back to us. I know they've not been doing that bad. I mean, 6,000, it's a very good figure, which is something that I like. I mean, on average this year, notice that it's like what, 4,500 to 5,000 on average, which is something that is very good, something that makes me to look forward to what is coming. So yeah, man, I am happy, I'm long, I'm strong onto NIO, and I believe that those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. Look, L60 Of course, it is the cheapest model that you get on Onvo, starting around 206,000 RMB, and its elder brother L90, it's starting around 268,000 RMB, which is something that, of course, we can expect more from this model because it's cheap, right? It's a bit cheaper than most of the cars that Neo Group is selling. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. That is all from me, my dear friends. Like, share, subscribe. Sorry for the noise in the background. Yeah, I'll have to cut this video here, and God bless you all.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic.